Ahoy there, Legion! Got another requested guide video for you. Today we are getting our space selfie mojo on thanks to Mr. Johnston, who is wondering just what is up with synthesis target scanning. How does it work? And does it really steal the target's soul? Doing some napkin math here. Infested are a shambling mass of muscle and bone. Grenier are deteriorating mechanical clones, but Corpus are actually people. If any faction had a soul to steal, it'd be them. Some say they already sold it in their lust for profit, but just in case, I like to make sure to take twice as many pictures of Corpus. Can never be too sure, right? Oh, look at this one. Say cheese! I smell scrapbook. To get started, head to your relay of choice and pay a visit to Grandpappy Simmer. There's a vendor near the back that allows you to purchase 25 Simmer scanners for 5,000 credits. These are quite a magnitude more expensive than the normal Codex scanners, so try not to waste them. He also sells kinetic siphon traps, which pin the target down like a trap out of Ghostbusters, and it can be rather handy. If you can afford it, buy a few stacks of each and head on down to the other kiosk at the back of the room. There it'll show you a list of available targets you're able to hunt. Ever the crafty blockhead, Simmeris has targets of his own, and you can see which his specific prey is by going back to him. This particular target changes over time and requires a collective amount of scans from everyone before it appears on your list in the back. Each player needs to scan it 10 times to fill their own personal bar, as well as qualify for the related lore entry, which will unlock when the overall scan goal is reached. So now you got a target lined up, or you're gonna tackle Simmeris's. You might be wondering, how do you scan the target? First, and this does trip up a lot of people, you need to actually equip the scanners and siphons. Just take a quick trip to the arsenal, throw them on your gear wheel, and you're golden. Next, you need to locate where they are. At the start of a mission, Simmeris himself will whoosh in and let you know a synthesis target is on the loose and that the hunt is on. You'll of course need to go to the right location or you'll never get this pop-up. If you're hunting guardsmen, you're going to need to go to a mission on Ceres with the shipyard tile set. If you're hunting a corrupted ancient, you're going to need to hit up the void. Once you're in the right spot and get old Blocky's message, you're hot on their trail. To actually find the enemy in the mission, it is suggested to keep the scanner on hand and follow the floating blue puffs of energy which supposedly lead to the target. Well, that doesn't really work for me. If it does for you, that's great. Whatever works, Legion, go team. But for me, I tend to just run all over the place. Inspect every branching room and hallway until you notice the scanning objective pops up and Simmeris gets all hot and bothered. Triggering that takes a little finesse, and if the level generation's annoying, it could take a few minutes. But eventually you will get the pop-up. Until it does, just keep your main weapons equipped and wipe the floor with whatever's in your way. The target itself can prove quite tricky. They have quite a few abilities that can catch you unaware, and who am I to spoil the fun for you? But the biggest tip I can give you is to keep the target locked down. Remember those kinetic traps from before? Get in close, drop one, and scan away. These don't last forever, but you should be able to get 2 or 3 of the spots required in one go. Many forms of crowd control can keep the target in place long enough for you to scan it fully. But if I had to choose, Trinity is one of the best. Her Well of Life will lift and spread the target out so you can get a clear shot at everything, and the extra health it adds is great to prevent well-geared teammates from obliterating lower-level targets. Once the target is scanned, Simmeris shells out a hefty amount of reputation. So much, in fact, that it only takes about 3 or 4 of these to max out until you get close to rank 20. And thanks to that list of targets you can choose from Simmeris's room in the relay, you can repeatedly scan the same targets as much as you want for endless reputation. The goods he offers aren't exactly the best, and he'll likely get more in the future, but he does offer some utility. Some folks don't even care about the rewards as they only want to hunt synthesis targets for fun, a change of pace, topping the leaderboards, or even to help unlock the lore. How about you, Legion? Did you hit your 10 runs and stop, or keep going? Did you not even start in the first place? Personally, I dig Simmeris, even if his goals are a little on the shady side. Tip of the hat to Mr. Johnston for the question, and of course, if y'all have any questions or suggestions of your own, feel free to leave them in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and catch you next time, Legion. Take care.